come from, because this is another really important fact that ESO does not explain very well. For now, let's just cover overland sets, which are generally the easiest to get, but also really complicated in terms of who drops what piece. First, you have delve bosses, the most basic bosses you can fight in ESO. These can drop any of the 3 overland sets available in that zone, but only the belt and the feet. Only those 2 pieces, that's it. Next up, you have public dungeon bosses, and these will drop the same 3 sets from the overland zone, but these bosses can only drop gloves, shoulders, and weapons. Then you have world bosses, slightly more difficult to defeat. Those will drop, again, the same 3 types of sets, but only the specific pieces of helmet, chest, legs, and weapons. And finally, you have zone world events. These are things like dolmens, for example, and those are going to drop both types of jewelry. This includes necklaces and rings. So keep those rules in mind when you're farming for overland sets. Now, it is true that random enemies anywhere in the zone have a very small chance of dropping any random set piece as well. And you also have things like treasure chests, which can drop random pieces. Some zones also have quests, which drop specific pieces with unique items. So there are many different ways to fill out your gear set. One more tip here having to do with gear pieces. As you get set drops, even if you're not going to use them, you should bind them to your character right away. What this does is it enables a very powerful feature in ESO called set collection. Basically, once you either equip, bind, sell to a merchant, or deconstruct a set piece, it then gets added to your set collections. Now, obviously, this is a nice feature for organization. You can see, how many pieces you've collected from each set, but you can also reconstruct those pieces that you've collected using a transmute station. And even better, I think, is you won't get that collected drop again because ESO also has curated drops. Basically, it's going to force the game to give you something else the next time that you haven't already collected. This is extremely helpful when trying to complete a set or get more rare pieces like specific weapon drops. By now, you're probably starting